He needs to get into the site, and keep in mind, in a 4v1, they are the best team that has ever played Rainbow Six, and the first team to repeat as defending, reigning world champions. It doesn't matter the region, it doesn't matter the team, it doesn't matter the roster. They will find you and they will win. G2 take the 6 Invitational 2019.
Down it's Pengu, the Ash just waiting, or rather the Hibana just waiting. They'll look to push together. The diffuser in a position where they'll have to see when the Hibana goes through. One will cover the doorway as they start to defuse. Pengu goes for one on the Young. Can he go the second? They're often known as the best team in the world, never having that distinction until today. Penta are your world champions, the second Invitational.
Thatcher coming, Thatcher coming, Thatcher coming, Thatcher coming, Thatcher coming.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
Mwah!
False on stairs. From kitchen for pigeon.
Casting it instead.
Why do you think I
It's
cast?
funny. How many grand finals have you been part from and never actually won one? If you think about it, me and Troy, we've been part of quite a few, and we've won a few. You
I
haven't
can't
won.
win the grand finals. It's
That's
impossible.
your problem, isn't it? What do you think about this, Troy? Do you agree with me here? It's kind of pathetic not winning in a single event in pretty much every final.
Yeah, you keep going to finals, you can't even win them. The story's always about me choking finals. Well, what about Parker?
What about Kickstar?
At least I've won a
Pathetic
couple.
performance.
What about
Parker,
Kickstar?
pathetic.
You've been in more finals than me. What is this? What was I kicked for? I've been banned from the server? For what? Why was I banned from the server? For being too good? If an operator's sexuality is so unpalatable to you that it is causing you to leave a gaming community and abandon a game that you appreciate playing, then your priorities are in a bad place, friend. Dude, why don't you play Rainbow Six? You people are so fucking stupid. I wonder why. I wonder why I am not playing Rainbow Six. What could it possibly be? What could the reason possibly be that I'm not playing Rainbow Six?
Alright, well, I am a South African Intero. My name is Kiara, and I am on Team Parker Sexy.
Hello everyone, I'm Waldo, aka Intero Morse Code, and I'm from Parker in Pajamas.
I am Turkish Intero, or Intero Turkish. I am on Team Nani.
I'm Thiago, I'm from Portugal, and I'm Intero PT, or Intero Portuguese. And I'm gonna play on Park Zero.
I was scrolling through Twitter, and I saw Argentinian Intero like posting, and I'm like, hey, this seems fun. So I just decided to try it out, and next thing I know, I'm being added to a group chat on Twitter.
Honestly, it was super spontaneous. I saw Spanish Intero tweet translate everything Parker was doing, and I thought that'd be fun. That'd be fun to do. So I just thought, why not do Morse code? And I did it.
I just saw traction of people doing it, so I wanted to join as well and kind of represent my country as well.
I always loved Intero and his casting, and when I saw so many people do it, and nobody did my country, I started doing it just for fun.
I'm quite excited to see which team is the strongest. And then to just, if it's not my team, then to just support them. And also, it would be cool to see what members of the community get involved in general.
Honestly, the memes and just all around fun, but it has to be Parker hosting us. It's a dream come true and definitely a highlight for the rest of the year, 100%.
I'm looking forward to. This might sound a bit egotistical, but I'm most looking forward to if Inter cast this, maybe moments that say like, "Oh, Turkish Inter has popped off," or "Turkish Inter is cracked," "Turkish Inter is really good at this game," and I would just like to represent my country in a bit in this fun thing.
I'm just trying to have some fun and see if we can all make Inter and the community happy. Since there haven't been a lot of tournaments or matches that are exciting. So let's just have some fun and bring some fun to the community.
I've always appreciated Bolo, obviously, but I suppose I've never really followed them all that closely, but I do quite like the team. They seem like quite a strong NA team. Although lately it seems like they're being surpassed by Dark Zero. But other than that, they were probably the first NA team that I really supported, so it's fun to see them play in general.
Love them, love to watch them. Kamikaze in general, great player, solid, and I hope we can give the audiences as much of an eye candy as them while they play.
My thoughts on Navi is that I mean, I don't really watch esports that much, but I think they're a decent clan regarding Siege, and I think their players are not the best, but not the worst either on that esports.
I always loved PC, even when he was on Evil Geniuses. When he joined Dark Zero, he was my favorite player, and when he got to coach, then I started watching Dark Zero.
Well, I know that myself and Fentero are fairly good players, and I feel like if we can just do it right, then we can maybe come out on top. So let's hope that our team is structured enough and knows calls in general.
Because we have the best teammates, best Interos, we have the baby Intero. Come on, guys, that has to count for something, right? So yeah, and the rest of the fucking teams suck, so that's why. But other than that, yep, there we go.
We just did a match on Unranked, and we think that our team is coherent enough that we can pull off something.
Hello, Interrovite 2021 audience. I'm your host and producer, DeadMemesYC/InterroCypher, and I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend, King George. Sorry, that hurt a little bit to say. We have
King George.
We have Intero here today. How are you today, Intero?
I'm well, cold. It's a cold day here in the Great White North, but other than that, I'm good. But always a good day to ball in the streets. As you can see, I'm ready for some business, but I'm also ready to party at the same time.
Sounds great. So, what are your thoughts on the Intero translation community? Have we started to get annoying seeing you, all in your comments, or do you enjoy seeing us?
I enjoy it still. I'm still enjoying it, but I will say that you have made my notifications and mentions impossible to navigate for about a week or so. I fear tweeting now, which is probably good. The community at large probably appreciates it because the amount that I'm tweeting has gone way down. And I mean, with the amount of people who probably have me muted, that's probably good. But I tweet and it's just like the army comes. They just show up and I click mentions and I try to scroll through it and it's a write-off. People could be tagging me in things. People could be responding to me. I will never, ever see it because there's always 20, 30, 40 responses. It's in ruins. It's in ruins. It's great actually, but it's in
For
ruins.
your Rainbow Six community. Yeah, I was looking through one of your replies, trying to find anything that wasn't a Intero translator, and I found 2 out of 40. So
That's higher than I would have guessed. It's been remarkable, to be honest with you. I don't know where it came from. I mean, it was spurred on by, I don't think it was intended originally as a meme. You know, the Spanish Intero just was translating my tweets about the TTS, and then I talked about it on Twitter and just slowly started growing. And now we've got Cypher Intero, we've got Binary Intero, we've got Opposite Intero, which just tweets the opposite of the things I'm saying. There's Galactic Intero. There's Cursed Intero, which is, oh, those cursed memes are always great. It's out of control at this point, but it's wonderful. And it's heartwarming too. I mean, it came together so last minute, right? Like the fact that this whole thing started about a week ago.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know if it's been a full week.
No,
and
I'm
and
pretty
here we
sure
are.
it started, I think, on like Tuesday, and then
Yeah, I feel like Monday or Tuesday morning was when I tweeted. It's crazy. It's a huge honor. I know, like, we joke about it. I know that it's funny and people make comments about how like the horde is coming, but it's obviously like it's flattering. And I mean, I like to think that it has been a nice shot in the arm of positivity for the community to just kind of take part in this, because everybody's been at home for about a year now. We're at the year anniversary of everybody basically being in lockdown and being depressed and lonely and stressed. And it's kind of nice when people do this, whether it's about me or not. It's really nice to see this happening, because hopefully it makes people's days. And from what I've seen from comments on the bird website, oldtwitter.com, you and all the others that have made these accounts have made a lot of people smile and laugh during times where a lot of people haven't been smiling and laughing or haven't had good reason to do so.
yeah, that means a lot for me and likely the rest of the community that we're able to provide this, source of happiness for everybody.
Yeah.
So, what are the risks of being within 50 feet of King George?
He's deceptively strong. He's very small, but he's like if they shrunk the Hulk. Like if you took the Hulk and you just cut the Hulk in half, because you wouldn't like him when he's angry. I've seen that man. He's built just like a house of bricks. He's got huge arms, he's got huge shoulders. I mean, not huge in the sense because he's tiny, but I mean like huge in the sense that for his size. And the last thing you want to do is when you're around him, you don't want to use words like elo, stream sniper, cheater. You don't want to use any of those words around him, because he just flies into a fit of rage and basically becomes the Incredible Hulk.
I see. That's a PSA for everyone out there.
It's very important.
All right. We have a few questions from the Intero community themselves.
Bring it on.
From Intero ARG, what is the most unique thing about Interovite?
The most unique thing would be probably that I don't think there's been a person yet who's had an entire event organized solely around them. Suck it, Kickstar. So that would probably be, yeah. I mean, you could do the Kicks invite or Kicks fight next year or something along those lines. Obviously his would be worse because I am superior to Kickstar in basically every way. And now that I can put that on the record, like I said, suck it, Kickstar. You can clip it and ship it all you'd like. You can mail it to him, print it out and mail it to him. Probably the most unique part is just that it's an event around a person. I don't think there's ever been anybody who's been mass translated in our community to this extent before. So, I mean, that coupled with the purpose of the invite are probably the two most unique things.
Australian Baguette Intero asked, do you think Shabazz will get any bitches?
I hope so. I really, really hope so. I think he needs it. I mean, you can tell the desperation from every single tweet. That man farms enough clout, and I mean, maybe if he worked on himself as much as he works on his Twitter, he would be able to show those skills off to a lovely lady who would like him for who he is and not for his Twitter account. But until then, he's just going to continue to get ratioed and dunked on by Jessgoat, and I am all here for that. I will enjoy it every single time.
Yeah, I think if he spent a little less time trying to up his counter of how many times he's been noticed by Pokimane, that might help a little bit.
I mean, it's all in good fun. I enjoy the role he plays, and I especially like seeing people not understand that he's doing it in an ironic / sarcastic way. It's satire. He's not actually simping. It's done as a joke. And I like the people who don't understand that and really go overboard and get very upset by it, because their anger and their fury is misplaced, and it is still very funny to watch.
And the final question comes from Baby Intero, and he asked, Goo Goo Gaga.
I don't even know how to respond to that. I feel like I see like that, and I see like Wookiee Intero, and I'm just like, I don't know how to do any of these things. I'm not like Wookiee Intero. I'm not from Kashyyyk. I don't know what you want me to say. Like, is he Baby Intero? And it's like, I'm well past that point. I haven't spoken baby in 29 years, so it's like, I don't know what to add to that. But Goo Goo Gaga, back to you as well, Baby Intero.
You could have said something incredibly offensive right there.
Yeah, I hope I don't get. I hope I don't get misquoted.
That is all the questions that we have for you, Mr. Parker Mackay.
It is Mackay. That's fine. I mean, Mackay it works.
Yeah. Thank you for your time, and hopefully everyone in chat enjoys Interrovite 2021.
Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.